Most of us were raised on a set of financial rules that worked perfectly in 1970, but in 2026, those same rules are acting like a virus in your brain. You're working harder, staying late, and skipping vacations, yet your bank account stays frozen. You feel like you're running up a down escalator that keeps getting faster. Why? Because you're playing a game where the rules were designed to make you lose. You're operating on an outdated map for a world that no longer exists. Today, we're exposing the 5 biggest money myths that are destroying your future. And you need to pay close attention to the third one because it's the secret lie that keeps the modern economy running on your back. The first big lie is that saving is the path to wealth. We've been told since kindergarten to put our money in a savings account and let it grow. In the past, this worked, but in the reality of 2026, a savings account isn't a vault, it's a colander. While the bank pays you a fraction of a percent in interest, the actual cost of living, housing, energy, and food is rising at a much faster rate. If your money is sitting still, it is losing power every hour. The wealthy understand that cash is a depreciating asset. They don't save to hoard, they save to pivot. They move every cent into hard assets like land or private businesses that the government cannot print into oblivion. The second lie is that your home is your greatest asset. This is a marketing campaign fueled by banks who want to sell you 30 years of interest. By definition, an asset puts money into your pocket every month. If you live in your house, it is doing the opposite. It demands taxes, insurance, maintenance, and interest. For the average person, a home is a massive liability disguised as an investment. It locks your net worth in a single zip code and tethers you to a debt cycle. The rich buy cash-flowing assets first, things that pay for themselves, and let that income pay for the house they live in. This leads to the most dangerous line of all: hard work equals more money. This myth keeps the world's engines running while owners collect the profit. If wealth were a reward for physical effort, manual laborers would be the wealthiest people on earth. But the world doesn't pay you for your sweat. It pays you for the scale of the problem you solve and the difficulty of replacing you. A person doing a task anyone can learn in a day has zero leverage. To get rich, you must stop selling your time and start selling results. You need to move from linear income to residual income, where you build a system once and get paid for it for years. The fourth lie is that debt is always evil. Most people only know consumer debt, buying cars and clothes they can't afford. This is a prison, but the wealthy use debt as a tool of financial leverage. They borrow at a low rate to buy an asset that pays a higher return. They use the bank's own capital to build their empire, keeping the spread for themselves. If you're afraid of all debt, you are choosing to build a house with a hammer while your neighbor uses a power drill. Finally, we have the myth of diversification. Don't put all your eggs in one basket is great advice to stay middle class, but terrible advice to get rich. Diversification is a maintenance strategy for those who already have millions. Every massive fortune in history was built by someone who had the courage to focus on one single thing and do it better than anyone else. They watched one basket very closely. Concentration creates wealth. Diversification preserves it. The system is designed to keep you on the hamster wheel, but once you see these 5 lies for what they are, the exit door becomes visible for the first time. The old rules were meant for a different time. In 2026, the best thing you can do for your future is to keep learning and stay curious. If you found this helpful and want to keep exploring these new rules of money with us, consider subscribing. We're all learning how to navigate this new economy together, and we'd love to have you as part of the conversation.